Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot with me, Matthew Gaddis, aka Poogie. So today we will explore the rest of Cortex Power and also face the boss of this area as well. So yeah, and he is very tough if you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, that being said, Cortex Power. We did initially visit this level earlier in the Let's Play. Of course, I did only do a rather short run through it because, of course, I did not have the blue gem, which is obtained from toxic waste. So, because we now have the blue gem, I think we will go through this level. And it is rather tough if you don't know where you're going, because likewise with Insanity Beach, but in a much larger scale, this is one of those branching path levels. One of, I think, only 2 in Crash 1. So yeah, and there are many of these guys. I did indeed beat one of them. There's more than one of them, obviously, in the level. These gun-toting Marsupials, which seemingly seem to be mobsters, maybe affiliated to Pinstripe Potoroo, the whose face we saw in the generator room level. So yeah, and we also saw some of these mobster Marsupials lobbing the not oil barrels, the toxic barrels in toxic waste. So yes, I like to think they are his minions. So yeah, and he is the only other boss, I think, in the Crash Bandicoot universe, other than maybe Papu, of course, because he commands the natives. Or at least I like to think of him as the leader of the natives in Crash 1. But the only one who has any form of underlings, shall we say, in the Crash universe is affiliated to Cortex. Was I don't know if the natives are necessarily affiliated to Cortex. I think Crash is just being a nuisance to them. But yeah, the annoying thing about going back through Cortex Power is the fact that yeah, there are these huge vats of chemical ooze, and they are so large that Crash can't jump over them. So yeah, keep in mind, of course, the sliding jump did not come in until Crash 2, and that is indeed a thing. If I did have the sliding maneuver as an optional thing, maybe that would make the backtracking a little easier, but of course they don't want to change it too much, I guess, which I can understand. Now, have I got all the boxes on this side? No, because there's the floating gem platform going back and forth in the previous area. So no, I do not want to go for all the checkpoints without doing so. And I don't want to get rid of all my Aku masks either. In one go. Though I might well do if I take enough hits. Yes, I have 2 hits, and there's a second Aku mask. So, Ooga Booga Power! And, well, the Ooga Booga Power is probably a good thing here, because, of course, now I can get over these blocks without some... Okay, maybe not! Yeah, maybe not! Okay. So, that's that. Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know if I got all the boxes. I don't think I did get all the boxes, which isn't great when dealing with this, because... even though I do have 82 lives, you can see one of those robots on the other side, yes. But I'm going to see what's over here then. Because now we have this, and yes, backtracking, even more so in Crash 1 than in Crash 2, is a right chore in 3D levels, because let's just say Crash Bandicoot 1 was not meant with... Crash Bandicoot 1 was meant to be akin to linear levels. So levels like Cortex Power, and I guess also Insanity Beach, but Insanity Beach is a shorter level, to be fair, are not really meant for this sort of backtracking in-game. Again, Naughty Dog did learn from this in Crash 2, obviously, because the only levels where you have to backtrack like this are in... the thing, one of which encapsulates a death route. And apparently I went so far, I went back to the beginning. Well, it is worth it to see if you've got any boxes. But this is what I mean about how tedious this level is. It's not one of my favourites in the game. As I say, which is why I was more than happy to go for the coloured gem in Toxic Waste first, because at least in that stage, it was short. Yeah, seriously. And I could get Aku masks fairly quickly in that level as well. I suppose you can in this one as well, because you did see me get 3 Aku masks and get the Ugu Power and whatnot, but I don't know. And yes, I am going to call it Ugu Power, even though I say Woodabuga. Maybe in tribute to one of my favourite Let's Players, but I haven't seen him for a while. Anyway, let's go up the rightmost path here, because we have this guy here. This guy is shooting like mad here, and there we go. I want to jump up and get that, and then quickly get out of the way, because those TNTs are going to go off, obviously. I think I might activate that checkpoint after all, I don't know. But we still have the, of course, these robots going back and forth. So yeah, do I get the checkpoint? Yeah, because I don't want to deal with the gun-toting Marsupials again. Certainly not. Strangely enough, in the I do find it weird that in this game, unlike in the Spyro series, where the Commando Norks are pretty much now using paint guns, they actually keep actual bullets in this game. Seriously. Well, point one towards vicarious visions for doing so, I guess. Yeah, anyway, now I want to be careful here, because these will go off. Yep, there we go. So I have 26 out of 42 boxes. So let's be careful here, because here we have a floating platform, but we have 2 floating robots as well. So, yeah. There's the gem platform again. Going back and forth. Again, I think there were 2 of these. So yes, that's why we could not get all the boxes previously. And I want to go back here. Yeah, seriously. And jump on you, because I'm not so great at jumping. That was definitely a leap of faith. I could have easily been lost my Aku mask. Now, I don't know if I've... Ah! Well, I did lose my Aku mask there. So, now, let's see. Patience is a virtue in these games, I think. So, we have, let's see, 14 boxes left. So, with that said, do I want to go through here? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Okay, now I know where I am. Yeah, that platform is where the... Okay, no, it's not. And that was definitely a leap of faith. In fact, what? That's another thing. I remember those floating platforms. In fact, they do sink into the chemical ooze below. The difference is they do come back up, just like in the generator room. So yeah, that is a good thing. Now, I don't want to be standing on the platform over a bunch of chemical ooze forever. So now, let's see. Jump up and get your ass burnt. Yay. So at least I got that. So I don't have to go through the thing there. Oh well, them's the breaks. And no, I'm not trying to edit anything out. As I said, this episode is already 17 minutes long anyway. And if Crash was a chemical bath, then so be it. The Bandicoot shall have his chemical bath. Even if he does come out looking like, well, maybe fake Crash. Yeah. Sorry, I can't make an X-Men reference. Unless he ends up like Deadpool. Could I imagine Crash Bandicoot as Deadpool? Maybe if he had maybe fake Crash as Deadpool. But, no. Then he'd have to wrestle with Ryan Reynolds. Anyway, that being said, let's set off the TNT boxes so I don't have to go over them again. Because that's easier. Yes, I'm not bothered about the bumper through here. Let's just get over here and... So 26 boxes. And that's another thing. Hitboxes are shit in this game. Seriously, they are. I've said this plenty of times throughout my Crash Bandicoot LPs, certainly pertaining to Insane Trilogy anyway. But there we go. So the other side of the chemical vat. Do we want to go down there? Yes, there were 2 boxes down there, so yes, we do want to go down here. I do remember that. I'm just going to spin in because Crash would not have landed on that guy. Definitely not. I've been playing that enough. So let's see, and yeah, that's what happens when apparently, I don't know if it's a glitch or not. Maybe it's akin to the Insomniac bug from Spyro 3, because it's not in the Ignited trilogy, but I like to think of it as that. As I say, because the PD masks in Crash 1 and 2 are certainly still in their HD versions. Let's just say HD versions. So yeah, get more of those, and outside get the box and a boatload of these things. So I have to be careful here. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. Okay, I'm still missing 3 there. So how am I gonna do this? Ah! Go for a bath in the ooze, that's how. And now I have to go through all that shit again. Yay! I wish, actually no, because the Aku mask would not have covered going for a chemical bath. Definitely not. Definitely not. And I do get a PT mask. So, I say, go through here. And, then, these... Right, fine! Maybe a bloody mutant. Maybe I'll turn into Fake Crash. I won't turn into Deadpool. Definitely not. Yeah, waste your masks. Why don't you? And there's another... Woodabaga! Boom, boom, boom. Right, let's go over there. And one more. I haven't learned how to jump around enemies. Seriously. Okay, I'll just walk over here, jump on the TNT, and be done with that. That's my preferred strategy with those things. Again, I think you can actually walk off screen in the HD version of Crash 1. Not so in the original. You do have to be on screen to see them blow up, but not so in this version, it seems. But I'm just so used to waiting for the TNTs to go off to make sure, so you can get all the boxes and everything. So yeah, let's get on here. And please don't die, Crash. The chemical vat is good for something, but not everything. And spin you! Definitely spin you. I hate backtracking in this level. I have said that enough times. So, bumper through. Yeah. The boxes aren't there. I already said that as well when I previously visited Cortex Power. So, let's have Crash jump to the left. And then straight ahead. Jump over. And then go over this way. And get more things. Then spin that. And then we have these boxes. So, okay. What do we want to do here? Do we want to jump off the... No, probably not. Just push, just nudge the analog stick a little forward. If I miss one of them, at least towards the end, like I did there, at least I don't have to worry about that. And yes, this time I am going to go for the Wumpa through because, as I say, I could do with more lives, even though I have like 78, I think. Let's see. Oh, now I have 78. Okay, so I had 77. So we now have the gem for Cortex Power. So yeah, I already got the yellow gem off screen for the generator room. as I say, I missed the footage for that one originally. So now let us go to the boss of this area, which is Pinstripe Potoroo. And this guy is very annoying indeed. Although the hint says his Tommy gun isn't always reliable. Yes, and we will see why in a moment. Basically, with Pinstripe here, what we have to do is hide behind the furniture. Then when his machine gun pretty much he has to reload it, then we can actually hit him on the first instance. So yeah, and eventually he gets a little smarter and starts jumping on top of the chair there. So yeah, and then apparently his machine gun will then overheat, and then he'll have some trouble with it then. So yeah, so then we can hit him. Yeah, if this were a real life, or at least a film, and not a kid's video game, then I would definitely say that Crash would be shot to pieces. Hell, if this were a cartoon in like the something like the 1940s, I think it would be shot to ribbons and full of holes, so to speak. So yeah, so spin you, and then yeah, that's basically how the box works. I'm surprised nothing does go through the furniture there, but there you go. Apparently Cortex makes some nice furniture. Who knew? Yeah. How long before he runs out of ammo? Okay, now! There we go. And yeah, he'll jump back on top. And then to the side. And yeah, those angry marks are... Yeah, sometimes it actually helps to actually be closer to Pinstripe. Like here! Yeah, I moved off to the right because I think he was going to move off to the right anyways. So yeah, and sometimes he just does it in front of the thing. And then he just goes crazy, shoots everything, and pretty much collapses. Yep. Ouch. Anyway, on the next episode, we will go to the second bridge level, the High Road. And that's a lot harder than Road to Nowhere. So I will see you then. Goodbye!